What's up, Lorcana crew here? I don't know, it's pretty loud out here. Figure out how this goes, and you know, we got round one kicking off with Robbie and what's your name, sir?
Chris.
Chris. Here we go. Right. Chris. Go. And Robbie. Oh, that's not needed to do there. Oh Lord, look at me screwing up already. That. Well, we're having some technical difficulty, but we'll start the game off. Try to figure out how to fix this this player one thing. Let's see, maybe it's
What's
this
the
one.
YouTube channel you stream?
Yeah, it is that one. There we go.
Snuggly Duckling.
There we go. There we go. Fix it up a little bit. Let's fix it up a little bit. We're gonna be working here the whole time. I didn't get to play. Everyone's forcing me to do all the work, but you know, my deck sucks anyways. So blue steel's gone. We all just sit here and mourn the death of Hiram. All my fellow blue players.
Snuggly Duckling team? Yeah, team Snuggly Duckling. Back 3.
Alright, that looks good. Unlock that. Yeah, that looks good enough, right, y'all? Right. Looks good. Alright. We got round one. Robbie versus Chris. Gonna be an interesting matchup. I don't really know what either of the players are playing here. This meta's kind of been pretty open. A lot of purple running rampant, and a lot of purple red, purple steel, even some blurple, you know. Never know what you're going to see at our locals. I believe there's 18 players that are in this tournament, maybe 19. There's a good bit. A pretty big local, so it'll be interesting to see what people are playing. In our newest meta, we've had 1 week of big tournaments. Saw a lot of purple, a lot of DKP, a lot of Maui Shark specifically. The answer that everyone is looking for is how to get rid of Maui Shark. Alright, got an Incan Diablo for a Diablo. Double green, we still don't know a second color. Ooh, and Robbie reveals his hand, and he is on Blurple. Blurple. That's interesting, very interesting for Alright, we just lost my mic, but it's back. Alright. Diablo and Diablo action here. The green versus the purple. He's questing for one here. This. Yes. He is on green-yellow songs, which is a very interesting take. A lot of people play that around here, and it's a menace in this purple meta. Really good at bouncing cards. I wonder if he's playing the Muse package with all the songs. Ariel, I believe he's definitely playing that package. Board. No preps in those colors. Evan, you are right. No preps in those colors. And Robbie coming out with a fox to get rid of that Diablo there. Bouncing his own Diablo. Just trying to get some board presence. I believe he missed ramp on 2, which is very not the best for blue. It's going to be an interesting call. He's going to have to some of the characters. A lot of singers on board. We'll see how he goes. Playing a bell, flat. Lesson for 1. Robbie is at 2.
I will play Hypnotize.
Sudden chill. Discarding a Hades. And he's not turning things sideways. He's searching. Waiting for a card. Or gonna exhaust that hand. Tapping the rid of that aerial there with the Elsa. Very good power play there. Question for 1. Guys. The mute. Got a couple of singers on or bouncing stuff. Wanna some of these. And that muse is shiny. It's gleaming. Playing the muse, inking, and passing. Scary stare down play right there. Probably with the genie. The quest on questers. Cards with Bell with singing with friends. Another friends. Whew. This card difficult for his opponent, and stay stacked on cards is the key. I know you can see me in the corner, guys, but they stuck me literally in the storage room. It looks like they just have a picture of Charizard to me. Question for 2, Elsa and Bird. It's 5-1. Peek at the hand. Range. Fell out here. Come in. A good play here. You're not really 80s. How he plays. Nobody puts Jake in the corner. They did. It's hot as hell over here. There's like no AC vent. I'm sweating. J-Rock, you've been over in this corner before. It's not comfortable. Slapping down a library to gain that extra lore. A turn. And I think he's turning sideways 5. That puts it 10-1. Bounce. Bounce. Madam Mim for Madam Mim there. And he'll move the Diablo to the library. Good call, being able to draw twice. This is in a tough position where he can pull off some cards here, but it's going to be tough under the sea afterward, because that fox is going to annihilate whatever's turned sideways. Most likely live. to the sea. Here it comes. So everyone but Fox will go bottom of the deck.
Trigger my music.
Trigger. Bounce his own John and playing it. Good call. Good call. And that top corner card, that's kind of shiny over there. Another, wow, now we can't see it at all, but it's a perfect. Abby gains 1 lore, Robbie gains 1 lore for the library. Playing the Hades. Diablo, get rid of that shift. Possibility of shifting. And he's M library. Trying to keep this board present, stable here. Doing a good job. To 1, 10 to 1, 11 to 1. Yeah, it says it on the screen, but I can't read. Flat Diablo. 1 for library. Another Hades Diablo. Not like them birds. Question for 3, going to 15. And popsicling. Madam Mim. Get healthy. And that's the end of game 1. Robbie took it away with a couple of bounce cards and some Hades, big Hades, making big plays there. Seemed like couldn't find the songs early enough in the game. Alright, game 2, we are playing best of 2s here, so it's a different format. It's something we were trying to get in quick. Typically we play best of 3s. It's not, best of 2s isn't a bad example of gameplay, but I believe best of 3 is probably my opinion on the format that should be played.
If you don't mind me sitting this to her.
But yeah, best of 2s it is here. Going to be, like I said, 4 rounds of Swiss, and just a whole bunch of good matches here. This will be table 1 the whole night. We should have, you know, some good players on this table here. There's a lot of good players here. There's a golden Mickey holder here, Jordan, and there's quite a few top 16s and CCSs and stuff like that. There's quite a few very, very good players here. So very interested to see what they're playing in this meta here. About to kick off game 2 here. Mull. I believe Robbie is going first in this matchup. They see the cards they need to see. Blurple is a sleeper right now for sure. Blurple is a deck. I mean, with purple being the meta, it's definitely it's the best purple deck there is, in my opinion, when they're facing other purple decks. So it does play pretty weak into some matchups, like hyper aggro and stuff like that, but it's definitely going to be a powerhouse in this format. Starting off with the play of please with Bell coming out on turn 1 for Robbie. get the hand. No. That crazy. That's insane. Robbie off to a really good start here. Having the one drop at the end of the sale. Very, very strong start. Songs in hand, playing the Ursula. Checking for that friends. A Let It Go maybe? I don't know. Some decks are purple playing Let It Go. Lesson for board. Inking and passing. Oop, that's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Question for 2 more on Robbie's side. 0. Genie coming down, drawing some extra cards, keeping that hand healthy against this discard style deck. Enchanted. That's hard there. There's the Elsa for the immediate removal of Ariel, which the play that I'm looking for. This is not looking for that, but best play for Robbie possible right there. Building that board to try to go in. The crab, 80s Diablo, shift. 5, 12. He's zooming, guys. Yeah. Doing really. Purple Steel is definitely struggling now that this is a deck. Purple.
We don't talk about.
He's gonna Bruno the Hades, try to save him. Turn. Oh. The genie, it's gone.
Trigger. Bouncer.
Bouncing loses effect. And inking a Bruno. Anything. Friends there. Singing with friends. Getting that hand back up. Another Hades. Elsa. Lesson 2, 80. The trade here, yeah, to save himself. Not trade, pack. Got the goat. There, that was good game. Really good game, y'all. Blurple coming out on top. Definitely a rough deck for Under the Sea. with Elsa being a thing. It's definitely a meta call. And there goes Robbie. Robbie. Good game, y'all. And we'll be finishing out on the next couple of matches. We're going to wait it out. I'm definitely going to go to a pause in a minute, but kind of just talk about, what are we expecting to see here today? And I think it's going to be a lot of purple, like I said earlier. I think it's just going to be a ton of purple. So these matchups are going to be very interesting. We have, I said, quite a bit of people here, and we'll have a good turnout. We're going to have a good couple of matches for you guys to view. View them now, view them later. Doesn't matter. Look at that beautiful mat that Robbie's playing on. Let's mention that. That mat is from a very close friend of ours over at Mattify. They do some really good work, so shout out to them. I want to shout out to Pandamonium for hosting this tournament, getting everyone together. That's dope, awesome, letting us use the place. And shout out to us, Team Snuggly Duckling. We're trying to put out content that everyone enjoys, maybe can learn from, and maybe maybe one day you'll be on this stream or this video. So we're going to be taking a break for a second here and waiting for the next pairing. So I'll be back in probably about, I want to say 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. I see a lot of people playing. We are playing best of 2. What is that timer at? 48 minutes? I think that was 48 minutes at the start. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're going to be waiting on round 2 pairing. All right, fellas, we are still waiting on the next pairings. Look, I got this all sloppy like, but we'll fix it a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And you know, we're just gonna chat it up for a bit. And I just looked around, and there's a lot of weird decks out there right now. A lot of decks that you expect for sure, a lot, but definitely some wild cards. Definitely some wild cards for sure. Grab my water. I don't have my water. Why? Yes, I do. Perfect. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Blurple taking it away? That was a pretty good game there, guys. I think Blurple is tier one. I'm saying it. Don't trust me on it, but I'm saying it. I'm a blue player, so it's exciting to see a blue deck strive other than red blue because as a blue steel player, you don't like red blue. You can't do it. You just can't convert. I've done it once or twice, but you know, not my thing. This is not my style. I'm hoping Blue Steel will come back with some cards and Jafar, but we'll see. Kiwi Birds is kicking off. Kiwi Birds is still kicking butt, so there is a Blue Steel deck out there that's doing well. But again, I think I would. I'm more of a. I'm gonna play tempo like that. I think green purple is my style, how I like to play. So green purple is another deck that don't see a lot of right now, and I understand why. It's because the red purple and the blurple just blow it out of the water at the moment, and it just feel real tough matchups. Um, but other than blurple, definitely a, a, a lot of purple, a lot of purple steel, a lot of amber steel. You got a couple of purple yellow aggros and quite a few yellow green under the sea or Trinadogs. Trinadogs is still a deck. It's still considerably one of the best aggro decks out in the format, in my opinion. And I'd like to see that on stream. Red purple or something. It's a really really good matchup. But we'll probably see a lot of blurple on mainstream if it's a primarily purple meta or primarily a purple locals right now. So we'll definitely take a peek and see what the next round is. They're still playing. It looks like a lot of people are finishing up right now, so getting to game 2 fairly soon. But I'd like to thank all y'all for viewing us, and even if you're not watching it live, I appreciate your view here on. Some good content, maybe give you some advice on a deck that you wanted to play, or maybe something that you haven't seen before, something like that. So we hope even the new players and the old players enjoy this tournament that we're kind of hosting really quick out of the nowhere. But we get things running. We try to get things running as fast as possible. It seems to be working well. I guess I don't know. We'll know by the views, right? We'll know by the views. But I think we're about to do next round pairings. A lot of people are getting up now, so I'm gonna take a little pause, and we'll probably be back in the next match in about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes at the most. Blurple, Blurple, Blurple gang. Good deck. It's a good deck. All right, guys. We'll see y'all in a bit. There we go. All right. That's a little loud. Sorry. Are waiting on a Steel Song and Ruby Amethyst match right now. They are in turns right now, and it is 19 to 12 or something like that. A pretty wild game going on. And as soon as they pair or finish their match, we're going to be pairing to round 2. Very, very, very interesting match. I wish we could have it on stream, but we cannot right now. So, like I said, we are about to go into round 2. And it looks like they are about to finish. It all came down to just B Preps and Big Sisu. Like, he had to have them. She was just laying down cards, turn after turn, getting answered the whole way through with a library sitting and just ticking at lore on the red-purple side. So it's definitely a slow-paced game with a lot of answers on both sides. I think there's a lot of cheering. There's a lot of yippies going on. I believe the match is over. So we are about to go to round 2. I'm going to switch over to the page. Here we go. Yeah. All right. It's a little loud right now. There's a lot of people probably turn that down a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's still a little loud over here. Like I said, we're working with what we can work with, but here comes game 2, and we're about to see who it is. I'm going to mute myself to let the players know that they will be on stream. So I will be right back. All right, guys, we have a very interesting matchup here. We're gonna change these names to Hector from Pandamonium Gaming and Gerald from Team Snuggly Duckling. I'm very interesting to see what they're playing. They're both, I mean, not so much Hector. He's pretty stuck to one deck here. And we'll see what Gerald's playing. He's always on something spicy, always something different. I really like the decks that he plays. He was definitely a blue steel buddy when blue steel was a thing, and we'll see what he's playing. Gerald, scoot your mat up just a little, touch each other. They have the little duck on the stream. They can hear you, so don't curse him out, Hector. Don't curse him out. All right, guys. We're gonna have a good game, and we'll see how it goes.
Dude, like I drew, and I saw 3 of the same card in that last. I was like, oh no.
Both of these players have been in top 16 at CCS 10Ks and 8Ks. Both very decent players. It's going to be a very interesting match. Excited to see this. And it looks like... Ooh. Looks like Hector will be going first game 1, and in a best of 2 format, like I said, both players get to go first. And I see the colors here. One side I'm expecting, and the other I'm not. Very interesting matchup here. I believe half this game is the mulligan, being able to know what you need to mulligan for each matchup and stuff like that. Big portion of this game. Typically want the hands going first that are your best winning con hands, and going second, more of a on your back foot defensive hand. So depending if you're going first, and Hector is showing that he has 7 cards, and he just wanted to prove that.
Cards in hand. Cards in hand.
Yeah, it's getting a little loud in here. Round two. I know, everyone watches hands.
I already
Watches
asked
hands.
him cards in hand, man. Like,
It feels like 7.
it feels like 7. I've heard that before.
Inca World's greatest player, Cinderella, I guess.
Oh, good. Draw turn.
And strong start with Cinderella being played. Turn 1. Best play that a Seal Song could do. So it's going to be an interesting game here. Ooh, red card. Red card. Develop. Ooh, this is a definitely a Maui Shark deck, if I had to take a guess. And blue red on top of the meta. It's definitely one of them decks that's doing well right now.
Oh, yeah, you guys don't have like iPad, right?
No, I will be keeping track of y'all's lore, but y'all should probably do it too.
Yeah.
Well, I have my notepad, but I mean, if we want.
No, you're good. You're good.
We can
I was just trying to do it for the stream.
Takes up less room.
Do it for the stream.
Takes up less room if I don't use this.
Alright, well, quest for 1.
Oh God, dude, you're
Right, Hector is
Oh, yeah, it's
on
like
Zo.
the privacy screen.
Privacy screen thing.
Yeah.
Making a big
Take a big Cinderella play.
stacking up, getting ready for some characters. Will they come? Sale, playing a sale. That hand healthy. Additional ink. Probably the best 2-drop ink, extra inkable card. I like it over, definitely a little bit better. I'm good. I appreciate it. Thank you. And you know, it's a good card, but T-Bow kind of ruins your hands at some point. It also unsticks your hand. You know, uninkables. You know, have too many. It's definitely a good playable card, but always a sale. I like sale better. Situations do matter. Going against aggro, but get a Zeus with that aerial. Usually he whiffs. This is a good one.
I really do.
Not deal with them. All right. At 2. At 2 or 3?
I'm at 3.
Yeah, he questioned. Well, I'm already messing up. Guys. Ink hitting the super goof and the Cindy, gaining 2 war.
Feeling your
Gonna Zeus it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good. It's just hard to see.
Not popping the popsicle. Zeus is just gonna take it out regardless. Slow down the tempo. Do it here, but cards that he has to give. Strength. Two damage. Challenges. Some possible 5 and not having to wait. Empty field. Going slow. King go 5 ink here. Get out, but changed bound right. Hard casting.
We wanted you to copy it. Phantom Dad.
Make a McDuck for turn.
Okay.
Let's go, gang.
Pop.
6.
I'm just gonna say there was a misplay. A popsicle. There's saved that Rapunzel from getting that damage. Like he did not have the Rapunzel. Just so happens safe with that. World's greatest criminal. Ariel. Getting ready for big characters like Shark and Big. Blessing for that.
But
5 to 2.
yep.
Flat queen.
I'm at 6.
I knew I was missing somewhere. That queen. Hard card to get red. So the cards don't flat remove. Red is Tremaine. Hard to do. Pops back. We're all going. Brawl. Play, I believe. Criminal Mind was in hand. Shark or a big Tomatoa. Of
You can earn this. Future.
Shark. Yep.
Appreciate it. Shark. find cards. Got a stack and card. And passing. There it is. There it is. He had it. Going up. Let's end the cards. I think Hector. Card. Shiniest you've ever seen. Almost looks like an enchanted lord.
Draw.
Shark. I mean, Steel Maui. Big Maui. Coming in and crushing that. Couple pops on the popsicle. Full health there.
None in hand.
Nothing in hand.
None in hand.
Build a whole new world. He draws 8.
I don't know. I think they're all at the bottom. Yeah.
I thought he just quit playing him because he didn't want to hear anyone backlash. Maui coming in and crushing that. Lawrence taking the full, trying to slow him down with any way possible he can. But can he make this comeback here? Tough. Top. It's a Pete. Good one. It's a good one. It's the red decks for sure. And he's question for 2. I think what I'm saying, and I might be wrong. I'm saying where's the coil? Where's the coils at? Coil.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whole new world. There it is.
See all the Sisu.
Oh man, a handful of CC. That's rough. That's very rough.
7.
And he counts him out for the crowd.
6, 7.
Looking at 3 ink here. He's gonna have to play maybe a widespread, maybe another piece. That. Thinking about singing.
You.
So do
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a shared opportunity.
Three aerials and a
Queen here. Queen going wide. Good.
cards in there.
2. Ink and are playing 4. Before Sisu? Is that what's about to hit?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Kill something here. Buttload of lore.
What's going on? I just couldn't let you sing it. Couldn't stuff for free. Yeah.
Pop going. Pop. Playing a develop.
What?
14-3.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe in the heart of the card. Here.
Doing damage to his own Daisy, trying to get a playable card there.
Trying to get a Rapunzel.
Trying for something. Not getting it. The lore not changed in a while. Gonna stand off here. And here, shark. Be enough. For develop there. 4-14. Ooh, slapping down the manor to try to get some lore out. And we got the Zeus.
That's for 2.
There are 16-4. Got a flip on Daisy, and don't think he got the keep. I didn't even see who it was.
Draw. Let's see.
I'll play the ship.
Maui?
Yep. Taking around.
Take.
Going up 2 for Gerald. Banner.
I feel like I'm delaying the inevitable.
Howie coming down, taking care of that Daisy, playing another shark here. Field position going 17 next turn. At Pete, unless he's seeing something, but he's top decking at this point. Gotta see another whole new world soon. He's only had one.
Nearly.
Yep.
Got Rapunzel, something down on the board. Extra floor. Passing with the feet. Going up 2 for manor there. 8 to
Now he's gonna sing how far I'll go.
gain a lure for that.
Keep, ink. One for develop.
10. There's the pirate's life. +3, Harold. -2 for Hector. 14-13. Another pirate's life. Down to 12 and go 16, 12. And another develop your brain at 17. changing this around for Hector. Top deck something that matters here. At Manor and Shark one. And honestly, we can all agree this is 100% Steel Song's worst matchup. We're at 18 now after a sale. Cards in deck. That's a scary question.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Ooh.
Yes. Whole new world.
Got the whole new world here. Let's see if he can make it happen. He's so down on more. It'll be tough. Deal with that Manor.
Do it again. Do it again.
Ooh.
He's trying to wheel.
Oh, can he do it? Can he get it?
I had to draw like a very specific card.
I don't think he can wheel again. That's the problem. Have enough singers on. And that's game one. Taking the winner with red blue.
One left. What was it? Oh. I knew what it was.
Great match there. Very, very good comeback story there with red blue.
That was, yeah.
How they play.
I don't know how much more I can dig.
I was sitting with the two. I was sitting with the two pirates in hand. I was like, I'm all right with you getting close to the 20.
It's really hard for me to like close out the game. Like, you have to like draw really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Or, like I have to like peek you at like very.
Hector
That's the reason
and the draw.
I honestly struggle against.
What up, buddy? We're teammates here. We got a buttload of people here tonight, guys. I really appreciate everyone showing out and coming to play at Pandamonium, and just come and have a good time. It's not a big tournament. It's just a box tournament. We're just having some fun. So, glad that all these people can come out and have a good time and stuff like that, and enjoy playing a game together on a Wednesday night. Can I see this? Not at all. Not at all. I can barely see in front of my hand. But if it's for y'all, then like no. No, we got the lure on the screen, but All right, we're gonna get the cam back on with the players and let them get it going. I believe Gerald is on to play this game, right?
No,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm on the play. Sorry.
Gerald is on to play. Doing some deck researches before the game real quick. What does Ariel do? I think the screen might be able to see it better, but
it's probably too far.
But like I said, we have a scoreboard built in, but for y'all. Be on the ball. Cards, some good cards.
No, it's not. Stop lying to the people.
Oh, I mean, I was looking at both y'all's hands, so
Okay.
You never know.
I'll let it slide.
Eventually, we'll have some player cams so we can watch the faces of everyone.
No,
Well,
we don't need that.
yeah, we need
No,
that.
we don't.
We need the facial expressions of when B preps hit and when C suits come and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I thought, because I'm always just warm, so I thought it was me earlier, and Melanie was like, no, I'm warm too.
Yeah, and she's usually like cold.
Oh yeah, she's usually freezing. Yeah. All right, good luck.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
All right, we're off here with round 2. Game 2. Red, blue, steel song. Excuse me. It's fully charged. Keeps dying on me. Let me take a peek. Charged. Fully charged. Bad equipment. Who did this stream?
Robbie. Man, we're mulling decisions right now.
He finds the one. It is. Our Pirates getting the TPO out, getting that ramp on 2, very important in these blue decks.
I'm never that good.
Think a queen here.
It's a good hand. That sounds like over there.
Oh yeah, it's
Alright, alright.
fantastic.
We're off with a Ursula, getting those ready for what's to come.
Okay,
Oh.
I see. Going for Super Goose turn 4.
Double ramp, turn 2, turn 3. Very, very strong, quick ramp plays here. If anyone's in the chat, just let me know how this audio is between me and the players. Is it bad? Is it feedback going, guys? Or ladies, either or. Just, hit us up in the chat. Let us know how it sounds. Tell us it sounds like shit. Tell us it sounds good. We need feedback.
Yep.
And playing a Pete on turn 3, trying to stop them action, stop the ramp, stop looking, all the good things that blue cards do. Gonna sail here. Can't play it. So
Play Maui.
pull Maui, Nessa. Play, just trying to get some removal on the board. Get that. Sounds bad. Doesn't look good. Hexabox games. Oh yeah. 2 right now, and I'm not keeping up. Here we go. Trying to figure out how this sounds, but 2-2 right now. Finally gonna get rid of that TPO beat. That's Cindy sideways.
Go ahead.
Go to 3. Here comes the shark.
Take Cindy.
Cindy here. And passing. Double Pete board. Pray that, Pete's end here. Staying right now.
It's so nice knowing you can't bounce these damn Pete's. Yep.
There's Queen coming out. Vector's at 4-2. Oh, hard casting. How far I'll go to get that ramp off. Try to find some answers to these cards. Develop, digging. That's what this deck does the best, is find the cards that they need. Insane the amount of scry and search they have in their deck. And Popsicle finishes it off. He's passing there. Ain't that turn? I don't know if that's a good call or a bad call, or
Yep.
should have probably inked there.
Yeah.
I do it every way now. I'm like Pangea over here.
Here we got the whole new world. Hector's not pulling off the top anymore. He's counting his cards on the table.
Yep.
So eat. All right, all right. I think Rapunzel's coming in to heal. Yep, yep. Drawing some more cards. And one for a queen. Big board presence here. Something red can deal with, but how it pans out.
I got a lot more now. I think I got 7. I do have 7.
All right, here comes the Maui to slow things down and take out the Naveen. Get rid of that Singer. Still has a 4 Singer on board, which is scary, and a shiftable target. But still very dual red. Hector's not gaining lore as fast as he probably wants right here, but we'll see if the tail end of red-blue can catch him here. Or can he outscore him?
Oh, Harbor?
Go to Popsicle here. He's thinking what he wants to extra ink, possibly. Develop. Pop. Healthy. Popping the Popsicle on Maui. Making sure that it cannot just die by a queen. Even though it could die by a queen. Shift comes down. There's the shift. A clean, easy kill. At 2. And Pete lives. Another day. Lesson for 8 to. Oh. No, we didn't lose it. Can't see that very corner part. It is very shiny, but it is another little queen. How'd you do? Oh, okay. Coming down with another Maui Shark, getting rid of that queen so we can't just quest away and start to destroy everything. Fail. And with that Pete coming down, it didn't allow him to play any actions that turn, which is rough for red-blue decks. That Pete is a destroyer.
5 or 6?
6.
Thinking. 2 damage to Maui with a song. Getting some more cards in hand. Searching for that strength or something to get rid of it.
Yep.
Trade. Lesson for 2. Or it's going to be 10 to 2.
4 name? The draw start.
Yeah.
A tough run for him. Doesn't see people that can actually change the presence. Slaps out alone. Not an easy card to deal. Hector. Yeah, and then a brawl got one point barreled off the brawl. That pressure Rapunzel there. Pass in there with not enough ink to play another card. Here comes the Zeus. And then quest for 3. 3 there. Let's get close to the end here. If we can hold them, it'd be kind of rough. Playing the crab here. Draw, get the popsicles back. Looking for answers. What he needs here. Gonna pop. Playing the shoot. Hitting into the Pete. Gaining 2 lore. We're at 5 to 13. How it goes. Popping the popsicle to heal that. The spice later for pop, Joseph. I don't know about this. Y'all show us the spice later for pop? To hear that. We got a shift for popsicle now? There's the whole new world. Getting rid of his Pirate's Life, Maui, and Maui. Filling his hand. Hopefully enough to keep him in the game here. It's still 13 to 5, huh? 15, yeah, with a quest for 2. See how he pulls it off. It's possible. Quite a few cards in hand.
That just feels so bad.
The trouble you have to go through when you draw 8 on a whole new world is insane around here. So double Tala here. A manner there. Let's see if he's back up here. Play.
We got that. When we go to time, whoever's playing goes to turn 0, and if we don't finish, then it's just a draw.
Okay. Talking about time here, we're thinking that.
I was saying as you said my name.
Ooh, Rapunzeling. Ooh, trying to draw as much as he can here to fill the board up and try to fill his hand back up. It's extremely loud here, y'all. I'm sorry. I know you can't hear through my mic, but I know their mic is pinging
Superman,
like a Christmas light.
Swing into Lawrence. Yep.
Ooh, and there's the board clear. We got 2 lore from the manor here. Harold is at 7 with the whole board being cleared. Let's see if he can pull this off. Play quick. Playing a super goof flat, just trying to get some lore out there. Find something. Got a whiff on an aerial there. Not what Hector wanted to see. Not the best play that could happen for him, obviously. Got getting rid of the Sisu with the world's greatest. And then a hard Zeus on the Goofy there. Inking our strength. Going up 2. Gerald's at 9 because of the manor. Manor's just ticking away, ticking away. Maui Sharks on the board. Very, very tough threat for your opponent to want to turn their card sideways, especially when they can recycle. Ooh, that was a big F word. And a brawl. A gain of 1 lore. We're at 10 now, 10 to 15. And Gerald passes there. A very, very good close game here, y'all. I like this is peak play. All right. And another whiff. That is rough. I don't know how many removal songs he has left here. Swinging the Whole New World, which is a good hit. A lot of removal and a lot of good cards there. And the typical show of 7. Oof. That's going up 2. We're at 12 here. Pete coming down is a very scary thing here. We're gonna have to big Sisu. That's the call he needed right there to try to slow him down as much as possible. Very back and forth game, and it's been really clean to enjoy. Not questing with the Maui Shark there. Very, very questionable. We got a crowd here, y'all. We got a huge crowd here tonight. 2 to draw that card. I don't know what he's looking for. A Rapunzel to heal. Ooh. Trying to look for some here. Greatest. Rid of the Maui Shark. Why the quest with that turn? Still might be okay.
35 seconds.
If he would have quested there, he would the next turn. Removal happens. So he would be at 8. It's going to be at 18 now, but could have been at 19. Has it? Harold's at 14, 17, 18, 19, 20 with the super goof. Good game. He got it right on time. The timer is dinging as we speak. What a great matchup. Good, real good game there. Red Blue versus Amber Steel. What can we say? They're both great decks. Obviously, Amber Steel not on the favorable side of this matchup, but as you could see, they both went back and forth, and Gerald played his cards very patiently and knew how to exhaust the removal out of the Steel Song's hand to where forcing them to wheel away after ramping a lot, and it was very, very, very good. Both these players are extremely talented in our locals, and I want to throw it up to both of them. Hector and Gerald both played an amazing game right there. We're gonna take a quick break because the round will be starting very soon because we just hit time right there. So we're gonna wait for the next pairings, and I'll see you then. So we'll talk to y'all in a.
Well, you know, that's all right. That's you. That's all you.
All right. We're live. We're gonna reset this really quick, and we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh, not -1. Next round here we have Gerald again, top table, staying on table 1 with red blue, versus Jordan Sirio. Very, very prominent player in Lorcana scene. Does well with certain color bases. Does his thing. He's a gold Mickey holder, so you know, gotta respect that. Definitely, it's a 5.
What round do I want to get screwed? Tell you what, you go first.
I go first.
You go first.
And Jordan will be taking the play.
Let's have fun.
We have
I have it up here, but I'll I can set it up on table if you need to. Right. With that Diablo mat, I wonder what he is playing with the Diablo mat.
I want the cowboy hat back.
You want to announce while I go take a pee?
All right, we got a guest announcer, guys.
6.
All right, what's up, guys? Jake just took a bathroom break. About to get started in round. All right, what's up, guys?
It's a weird. I went to a pack ripping stream with one of the people we know that owns a shop, and it was just like a last minute. So yeah, it was so weird. Yeah.
Eat Diablo, play Diablo.
I want to play.
Time's up. But you do not know this card.
Okay.
Hold this game.
Oh, I can, yeah.
What at the bottom?
Turn 1. Okay.
One you want.
You can't hear anything. Alright guys, we're on our way with a Diablo and an Ursula. Already ripping Blue-Red's hand to shreds with an Ursula 2. I'm sorry guys, I had to go pee. Woody! Tim was like, Woody! Tim, my boy! Alright, Jordan is at 1, and hopefully we can get this mouse to work. There we go. Alright. Shout out to Tim. Dude, I miss you, Tim. Where you been? There's no DLCs, I understand. Where have you been, Tim? Hiding in BR, man. Y'all need to come down, or we need to come up. Either way. Need to get something going. Tipo with an extra ink there. On his way to ramping it, but removing his hand at the same time, which is pretty rough against a discard deck. Ah, that sucks, Tim. Maybe you could have came out on a Wednesday, man. Came out on a Wednesday, but I know, work week, and an hour away. I know that. A couple of the BR crew came down. I know, there's quite a few of them actually.
Think about that.
Yeah, and there's the aerial. Green, yellow starting off with a perfect curve here. Not hitting Diablo is not the best, but could be coming at any turn now. Goodness, playing the green, trying to keep that hand count healthy, and it's everything in this hard matchup. Oh, that's awesome, Tim. Yeah. There'll be Panda, there'll be Bad Wolf, there'll be Medium Men. I know there's Little War. Shout out to all these stores. These stores are great around here in Louisiana. We have Gamers Paradise. We have Trading Card Emporium on the West Bank. EOT and Homa. Really solid stores right here that really makes our community worth playing. Like, just absolutely worth playing this game with such a competitive scene that we have out here. I believe we are still at. I said I was right, but I'm not. It's 2-0. I'll have to go to. Nope. Right, and there goes the visions, the bare necessities, and feelings. Crab, Maui. Prince John. Ooh. Woke up everybody. The pup's here. The pup's here. Develop searching some type of ink and lamp. And attacking the, killing the Ursula, popping it afterwards. Try to keep that health at 3. Can't get taken out by, I guess, Ariel? I don't know. Cricky come down. In the Maui. Have Jordan searching the card, seeing available, what's not available, what actually came out of his hand. Scared of Big Sisu here. Yes, his Diablo has not came out to play. Get him that card draw that he needs. It's pretty bad in his situation. A couple of really good plays that could happen here. Has the cards. There. Dad Blast. I knew it was coming. A rough card to deal with. Annihilating your hand and drawing 2 cards off of the Prince John. It's just so key. Discarding Big Sisu and Crab, excuse me. Leaving 1 card in hand. Asin not have another song that could be sung that was worth his time at this point. Not wanting to clearly bounce a Grandma or Tivo for extra ramp or maybe that extra ink he needed. If you're watching or if anyone's, the background sound too much. The background much. Give me a flag. Let me know. Or more so the table cam. I mean the table audio. Both sides are odd that situation. Not a lot of let it go on the aerial, get it out of the way. Quest for that wrong. Questing for actually is 2 to. Oh, here comes the Kia. Actually, on and Diablo. Kind of just keeping his board presence high and making sure he can't be killed by opposing characters. Red cards do have rush. Some of them could be Maui or a super goof, something like that. Quest for passing there. Good on low. Got it. We did it. Fine to you? Perfect, Tim. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. We'd like to hear. Sudden chill on the beat prep there at 6 ink, I believe. Yep, that's rough. That's so rough. A couple of cards he could come back with. We'll see.
Yep.
Not good. This could be an under the sea play and make board presence here. Gerald at the mercy of top deck here. Cards that he can draw. Lead him in cards that he's gonna need. Oh, not the under. It's the under the sea, I believe, to shift the Diablo and attack out. Blessing. On, yeah, yep. I'm right. Up. Inking, passing it. Donald. And there goes the second beat. Oh my. Blessing. 5 more. 12 to 4 here, and it's looking slim.
6 cost B prep real quick.
6 cost B prep doesn't exist.
Yeah, buddy, you weren't here.
5. At, but it's in this. If his hand is all he needs is go here or something, easy to get rid of that shark. And there it is. There's the Bruno.
I don't have an answer to that for
Yep,
drinks.
and that's the scoop right there. Jordan taking game 1 with steel song. I mean, wow, green yellow songs. I know, right? I'm so sick of saying green steel, and now,
Oh yeah, dude, top deck prep at 6
Oh.
I was like, oh no.
Y'all know the boys in the Under the Seas. That's what Sam just said. You know, they don't stop playing these decks. I don't. And they. You didn't want to play this deck?
I wanted to play a different deck.
Well, you should have played.
My
Blurple.
Picos were out of commission.
Oh. Well, he was forced to play a deck that he's winning with. So, what up, Sam? How you doing, man?
Yeah, that turn when I was trying to decide between mana and let it go.
See how this
Like, okay,
game
put the mana down,
turns out with
have the under the sea. I'm like, if you
Cheryl going first, I believe.
under
Yes.
the sea, you take these 2,
First.
and then next turn you can just swing and take
That
the
sounds
mana.
right. That sounds right.
It's
For
a let it
taking-
go is the right move.
I just, yeah. And I didn't want to
Like
keep.
the mana's gonna go away.
Oh, yeah. In 2
And,
turns.
you were only at like 4.
Yeah. If I was like 15 or something like that, it'd be different, but
You get like more.
yeah.
That most likely bring Gerald off of table 1.
Oh, he gets to go first.
He does. But I don't. There might be there's one other table of undefeated still right now, and it's a possibility. Yeah.
I know, I would have played him.
I was undefeated.
Oh, you weren't. So you got paired down.
That means I don't think.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been on table 1. I would have been on table 2 if I was paired down.
There's just a bunch of 1-1s.
Yeah, there's a bunch of 1-1s.
There's probably just a lot of 1-1s. Probably is.
Standings and
Yeah, we got some standings.
Ben says you're welcome.
Ben is a coward.
tell chat. Take a look at standings.
Did Ben even play today?
No, he's a coward.
He didn't even
Wait, he
play
was here.
today.
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't bring his deck.
Didn't bring his deck. He knew it. He knew it. He didn't want to come on stream and show the heat, waiting for them championships. I understand, man. You keep your deck in your pocket, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping mine hidden away behind the screen because I would have won this whole thing easy with no deck that I can play other than, I don't know, Blurple still has his weak. This meta's so shaky. So shaky.
No reps against this deck, so I'm like, yeah. Not how we draw it up, right?
He said he brought Chance and didn't bring Jordan's deck on purpose. Sue him.
Don't get me started.
Don't get him started.
4.
Oh lordy. A little bit of team bantering here, you know. It's always good. It's always good.
Really? This or like
Wanted to play red blue.
item? Yeah. 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 Joe. The guy.
Someone's playing.
Yeah. Joe's been like running it here like every past couple weeks.
I've been
Looks like
playing
a lot of
blue
fun.
items, blue items.
He did well at the Media Men tournament with it, and he was running the more.
We're just listening to guys talk about, you know,
I get
what they're playing, what they think the meta. It looks like Jordan wanted to play red blue. Wanted.
Alright, good luck.
Where Chance is doing, how he's doing with the green steel killer over here. Chance is known around these parts for really well with green steel. But in this best of 2 meta, I don't know if it's worth it, if it's there. You know, I think you need 3 games to be hitting that Diablo every turn. But you know, we're playing at the mercy of the time that we have. So best of 2 it is. Every card Jordan inks is just invisible. But just know that he got the Diablo out.
5 seconds. Yeah, excuse me. Draw.
See if either player will have their optimal starting hand here. Ramp is there. Huh? Yeah, I can see somewhat of it. Yeah. But gets that ramp onto not. There it is. Still is correct in the wanted play in this matchup. And Sale gaining you a card. Both cards you're losing in an extra card, but gaining 1 extra is definitely the play against these discard decks. Ugh, sorry.
Hey, dude. Turn 2 hers. So feel just as. I feel so like.
Double inking Pirate's Life is a rough start, but he does have the pop to clean it up and keep drawing. And health is very important in this matchup. Deck is so shiny we could never see his ink. It's just a gleam and then gone. Freaking shooting star on the corner over there.
He has said that so many times.
I think he's doing it on purpose. He just wants it in the corner so no one knows what he's inking.
Buddy, I gotta show you a video of him doing karaoke.
Come out.
See me doing karaoke. Abby was in it too. Okay. He was the show. He was the show. He was the show, dude.
Dude, I keep smelling that spray. I don't know what it is, but it's strong. It's so strong.
Cologne or whatever it is.
Dude, it's right there. Y'all have been killing me the whole
I
time.
was wondering what that was too.
Oh my. Dying in here, man. Getting... trying to ink like DKP. Tim said you're trying to ink like DKP, man. You? Question for... I think he's at... Jordan, you're at 2? 1. Long is that 1? Sang Sudden Chill with Sir Hiss, getting rid of card, and trying to ink it down.
Just wait till I start discarding, yeah.
Where it smells like card shop for like 15 minutes of me playing, and then like within 15 minutes later, I just get a spray and it's like tropical ocean all around me right now. Like I get teleported to the ride in Disney World. What is it? Soaring. Yeah, get just blasted with it. It's so cool. In this situation, not that cool. Headaches. Very small corner. Hot. But we go on. We keep going. We played a popsicle and slap down that manor for some lore, maybe get his characters to turn sideways. How it plays out. Both players having a decent hand size still. 5. Less than. Oh, there goes 2. And drawing on that draw engine. Else gone. Or Dad Blast. Enter. Alright. Banner, gaining him 2. Best locations, if not the best location, be argued with library, but big plot of land to deal. It's difficult for a lot of these weenie decks to deal with without like crab or like cricket, something like that, or even playing like flat removal for the locations like Cusco or Hideaway, stuff like that.
Part of the cards? Part of the cards? No.
No heart of the cards. Because it's thick, yes, the plot is thick. And there goes 2 big cards, a Maui Shark and a big sea there. Taking it from his hands and not full board control yet, but on his way to being able to remove everything now that the hand is gone. Take a peek at his hands. How do the lines look? Nails look manicured good? Yep. You're in with a pile in his hand. Just a big pile. Gonna do horn to the manor and pass there. Harold gaining 2 more. 4. still 1-4. And Maui, a lot of nothing. All here. Off the top deck, not being able to ink is rough at this point. Does top deck at good answer like CC up, he doesn't have enough ink to play it, so to hand afterward. That manner only needing one more combination of hits for this or characters, any of the characters. Take that land out, location out. For his. Use comes down. The pass. Board control before he takes a lore swing. I think the force opponent to ink or play stuff. Bad position here. Bounce pretty much any of his characters. So plays an aerial here, gets a song. He's play the song, bounce the aerial, replay the aerial. Just keep going, but look at the cove and out to squad, the whole squad besides Prince John. That's a little. I don't know if I like that. I like Prince John. He should be in cove. But taking out the grandma with question for 3. 4-5. Sneaking a hiss in the John. Okay, respectfully, he put John in the cove, so. Really hard to come back. Not enough ink, really much. Take the cove out. Doesn't really help him with character out. A lot of choices here. A lot of choices. Very odd to see this little Diablos shifts. Hands have been lacking drop Diablo, but everything else is definitely playing. And so, yeah, everyone's saying play with your ink up front like a real man.
We're gonna take muses.
Taking out the use and double popping, playing a crab, getting these pops back, inking one, playing one. That's a good play there. That's a good way to possibly come back here. Not have hand move part of his hand with no being play the crab if necessary. If it doesn't get hit, it's kind of like a flip of the coin here. And again, I want to appreciate all you guys for coming out and watching our locals, our little shit show that we have going on here at Pandamonium Gaming. Shout out Pandamonium Gaming. Snuggly Duckling this event in a sense. We're hosting the stream, and a lot of players from around York are out here coming for just a good time. Appreciate everyone coming out. We got Jordan thinking here. Card in hand. Monstrous Field versus pretty big characters. How it turned. Yes, for no sudden chill. That's it, Sir Hiss. Man, can't even. Heart's Life, not that scary. I wonder if he's gonna take a big swing here. He being that Maui Shark. Yeah, I agree, Daniel. I agree. He takes way too long to play this deck. All your friends are giving you shit right now, man. Does have an excellent board presence here with a lot of cards in hand. And we got a singing here. We definitely have 6 ink. It's not enough for the prep. He needs an inkable, and if he has a prep here, then possibly. Need to update the lore. I've been watching this game for so long. We're at 6-5 Jordan up. How about that? And Harold looking for some answers here with playing developer right now. Tough call. Might have the songs to remove it. Not discard to remove. Yes. Lunch Cube, Ben, that's how you lose your lucky dimes. When you ink onto your opponent's side. It happened to me at a DLC. The ATL DLC, to be honest. If anyone ever went to that, they'd understand. Those tables were extremely small. And as a large man, playing blue steel at the time, ink was a problem. Well, I had a lot of ink, and I had to ink on my opponent's side, and he stole my dime. Stole it off the table. I walked away from that game with should have been an auto loss for my next because I played with 59 cards. Insane. Insane. All right, back to it. Gerald is hitting with Grandma, trying to search it out, find what he needs. Ooh, another develop here. No, it seems like he respects John. He doesn't want him to go anywhere. He likes his John standing up, not sideways. Right, with a pass here, trying to gain some cards, get some ink. It sends some cards to the bottom of the deck, as we saw with some of those searches and stuff. So it pays out and get this maybe a turn or two. He was holding it out, Albert. He was holding it out. Painting. Drawing a card. See. Does he have under the find out here? Kita making sure nothing has attack. Very, very going for 7 lore. 13-5. We'll see how it pays off. Grandma here. I would like to see your hands on stream. Does that do it for you, Albert? Does that do it for you?
So even freshly played character deck. Yeah.
It looks like we have quite a few, maybe 2 or 3 more games playing, but this is definitely might take. I don't know why that keeps going off, but it should take the full time. It'll do for now.
Take anything else either.
And Jordan takes the win there, at 2-0 right there with
matchup for this deck anyway, so
green-yellow into the red-blue matchup. Definitely not what red-blue wants to see. Annihilating their hands super early and not allowing them to ramp comfortably is definitely tough for red-blue to deal with. So kudos to Jordan. He played it extremely well, was patient with his deck, and really hit those discards when needed. So we're going to take a quick little break here before the next round. We appreciate all of y'all. Stick around. Next round's coming. I think we're doing 4 rounds of Swiss, like I said. So the next matchup, we're going to have a whole new pair of people. Gerald has been knocked out. He is not going to be on this table anymore. I don't think, but we'll see. Till the next round, guys. We'll see you in about probably 2-3 minutes. I think there's like maybe a round going on, but be right back. All right, we are back, and for the final round here, guys. I think this is for first place right now, and we have Jordan Serio. And we have Hunter. We're gonna have to adjust that really quick. Hunter from Pandamonium Gaming. Here we go. Change this. Not negatives. All right. Hunter, why don't you scoot your mat up a little bit closer? Perfect. All right. We're about to let it roll. All right, we're adding the audio. Hopefully you can hear how these opponents are taking this, and they're taking it real serious, it seems like. It hit Cricky.
This could be multiple roles. Efficient.
7 and the Lorcana dice are so small we can't even see it. I don't even know who won the roll. Like Jordan won the roll? Yeah. And he's choosing for Hunter to go first in this last round of Swiss here. To take it all, to take the box, get the cards. That's what everyone came here for, and for a good time. I came here to stream, and it was a pleasant experience so far. So thank you all for, like I said, coming to watch and supporting us in the littlest bit that you can by watching these great matches that we have up here. Right, we have some different colors on the board this time around. See how it plays out. I think it's going to be a great match. Not the size of the dice, it's a matter how you roll. That's a great way to put it, Tim. Right, you're right. Gonna need a water break soon. How this plays out. Hunter being a very talented player around here, playing for Pandamonium Gaming, winning a couple of championships this last season. And did a couple of DLCs. I think he missed it by a round for day 2. Story of most players' life, but it goes on. Continue to play the game. Love it. File cabinet.
We'll do it.
All right. Good old dap off because we play clean out here. Other than Hector, he's the one that plays dirty.
Come on, don't throw my boy shade like that. Play.
Right, we got a broom and a Diablo, so purple. Jordan takes this Diablo. In the cove and passing. Not a very clean start, but not the yellow-green style of deck. Playing the Smee. Lessons of 1. Hunter is at 1. He is 100% higher than Jordan. Some would say double his house. Takes it away. Ursula searching songs and sees a handful of deadly cards. Very good cards that he can play against this deck, and Pete is the name of the game. If he can repeat it out and consistently stop these songs, uses from bouncing like that, be a clean victory. And here comes the first Pete.
You're good.
Quest for 3. It's 4-0. And pulls out of his hand. Display. Aerial? Grabbing that under the sea. Kind of showing the threat. There, you're going to have to play around it, get those right, but hit it. Let's see. And I just play here. It's a rare position. Like, doesn't know.
Alright, I'm doing this.
Question?
3.
7. A handful of one. Drops. Loading that field up. Tough to get. But is it worth sacrificing both his? It's a bounce card. That thing's coming back. It's a very tough field to think about. Doesn't want to have to lose his character. Not guaranteed. Also, possibly draw up to 3 cards next. So he has on the field. Unless he does not tap a card. If he taps a card, 2, Goblin wouldn't kill himself, but banish himself. Trying to find his outs here. Diablo. Singing Paint.
This is by 1, right?
Yeah.
Bouncing this off of Paint. Not want to have to run.
How you want to do it?
Hitting the Pete, that's very, very good play. Bouncing the second Smee, second trigger. There we
West, crack, draw.
He's going Turnabog there.
West, go to 9.
9 now, after question with grab, crack, and draw card. Buffing up Diablo. Aerial. Very, very technical. Odds of the field. Not trying to misplay at all. Correct paths all the way through. Leaving that muse for Gary to deal with. How he able to in pain again. Both of them within music range. Pouncing and hitting nothing. Playing a flat Diablo. Try to possibly get our draw in here. Box there. For a couple of Diablo. Has it or not. And another dock with dock. Questing. Going to 11. No, 12. I'm 12. We're at 12 here. Asking this graveyard. That's a big wide. Key to under the sea. Extreme detrimental. Change the whole game. Hasn't. Can possibly get it. Playing a cricky for 5.
Dead.
Grab there.
Took it. Huh? No, I know. I'm saying, killed crab. You're giving it the +3, right?
Oh,
No,
challenging. Yeah. And questing Diablo. One is at 1. Sacrifice that we live through that Calhoun. Fuck.
Take up that.
Hit them, take it out, go to 14. And then quest for 3. 17. Play Cobra, go to 19. And pass. Opponent can respond or deal with. Can't stop a top deck on Goat here. He does not have enough cards in hands to draw another Cobra and win, but Goat would be pretty game sealing here. That is not time for us. That is for Pokemon. Pokemon event is going on here at Pandamonium Wednesdays. Anyone who's interested in Pokemon. Pokemon Nationals coming to in a couple of weeks or a month or something like that. Oh, they have a huge Pokemon scene out here. Playing scooping there. Gonna move game 2. In this best of 2 format, like we said, which not many people like, but with the time and the amount of people that had to travel to come out here, I think getting out of here at 10, everyone's latest on a work day. So best of 2 quicker format with only 48 minutes allowed in each round. And there's that smell, that good Hawaii mist that I get misted with every 15 minutes. Keep it smelling fresh in this corner. And I believe first in the game goes Hunter to go first game. There's the friendly dap off that every game should start with. Everyone should have a friendly dap off. Every match, every game, good sportsmanship. The game at the end of the day. Getting their balls in here. Have an explosive start here. 1-1. Hunter. Get up. And here we go.
Cards off left. How you play?
Ain't gonna go. Strong start with the Diablo. Nice fan out there by Hunter. Real cool. A very strong hand there that Hunter has. Yellow deck that playing. A lot of them key cards he does have. Turbo playing the Diablo and Diablo. You Diablo. The bare necessity. Out.
On character.
Choose to take the other smart move. Definitely better to check out the hand with the bare necessities. You're able to hit locations, items, that. All right, there is at 1. Chill. 2 ink. Vanessa? Vanessa? Hiding what he quest with
That's that
1 to 1.
you're doing.
Do it wrong.
Playing the P stop and questing for
Huh? Yeah, 3 in hand or 4.
typically yellow green office. Establishing that mute targeted by spells. It's a very, very strong card against steel decks that ping everything to death. To banishment. Diablo allowing him to draw. Does not trigger. We got a lot of movement by the Pokemon players. We'll kind of mute the mic first. Situated. Question for 7 to 1 here. Hunter. Got the snake to grab it up. I think he's gonna have to try to get rid of that. That's the plan. He's gonna have to get rid of that Pete. And that was the perfect play to do it. Not get the draw off it, which is not the best, but still able to take control of the board. Take out this quest for 2. 7 and have our hunter with goat. Snake, yeah. And this is game hunter top decking, not able to see any draw really here. It sucks that Jordan's having to play Ursula's. Just gain lore there. Being one of the second goat comes down. 9, 10. Out and takes care of goat, still gaining another lore. Keeping that hand fresh, trying to find answers to Hunter's single card at a time. How this deck performs in its best is just when hand's exhausted and the field's gone. He's got a friends, which is good, but Gordon's also going to draw 2 with him. Gain 2 for 13. Alright. How he can take care of this board. Any target. A vanished character eliminates it. I think even a paint does it, right? Yeah, paint. There it is. Paint showed in space. Get rid of it. Play that cove down. Diablo into cove comfortably. Ricky also. Gotten me. Taking a goat out, gaining a lore for Hunter. 4. to me. Comes down. Can get rid of a bounce or Bruno or something. No.
We're not doing
That's it. That's it. Hunter throws in the towel, trying to top deck and not just getting there. He won clean win, but great match between 1-1 and a great last round of the tournament. Again, I just want to appreciate all of you for coming out and watching us, taking a look at what the meta looks like around here, and just taking the time to view our stream. We're going to have quite a few more pop-ups like this that we're going to try to kick off, and definitely during championship season, we'll probably have some streaming going also. Hopefully tournaments upwards to 18 to 25 players at a time. We should have them on Dreamborn too, but if you don't follow us or want to follow us on Facebook. All of our stuff's on Facebook. You can find our Discord on Facebook. You can find our YouTube page on Facebook. But we do have all these things. We want y'all to follow us. And shout out to Pandamonium for coming out here and allowing us to come out here and stream and take up some room, which not all the shops have, and allowing us to have a good old time. We have a lot of people here. I think I said 19 people for our locals tonight. So y'all have a great night, and that'll be it for the night. I believe Jordan will be number 1. Hunter will be in top 4, but we can post the rankings of this later. We'll probably post it on our Facebook or something like that. But again, we appreciate the views, and like and subscribe, please. But y'all have a great night, and thanks for having me. Thanks for coming out. Take it easy, y'all.